Good morning, everyone. So it's such a hot day here today already. I took Indy out for his walk this morning, and it was like, even it's like 8:30, it was really, really hot. Let me know in the comments where you are and what the weather's like, because I'm fascinated with the weather. We're not used to having such long spells of really hot weather here in England, so it's beautiful. Okay, so today we're doing the EFT session, and I had an email. No, sorry, I had a private message from a lady, so I won't mention her name because it was sent privately. But she said that she was struggling with staying focused and completing tasks, and in particular with feeling like that she was taking on too many things, and she wanted clarity on what things she should focus on. So we're going to deal with that in today's EFT session. Just to let you know, I'm going to be trying to do these EFT sessions every week, so either on a Monday or a Tuesday normally. Now, one of my business my ideal business things is that I have complete time freedom. So whilst I would say I would do that like every Monday at like 10 o'clock, that might not happen. Okay, that's just part of my ideal business, that I don't want to be tied to a time. But what I'll do is I'll just jump on live. It's the easiest way for me to record them on a regular basis rather than having to mess around with different things. It's the way that it's going to get done for you guys. So I'll jump on whenever I can. It's like ideally on a Monday morning, but it might be a different day depending on what's going on in my life. And if you have anything that you want to clear, so EFT is you're tapping on meridian points to release any blocks, any negative energy that's stopping you from achieving the things that you want. But it's for all kinds of things. The EFT stands for emotional freedom technique. So if there is an emotion attached to whatever's going on in your life, then we can work on clearing it. Okay, so even if you're not sure if EFT can work for something, just drop me a line. If you go to the you're on the Facebook page now, probably watching this. So just go to the pinned post and I'll explain how you can ask me for an EFT request. But, just post it anywhere. That's fine. Just let me know one way or another. And I will just make it clear, though, that you're asking for an EFT request, okay, for one of the weekly videos. So with that out of the way, and I also, just before I start, I do want to say to you, as soon as I read the message for today's EFT session, it sort of like brought up other ideas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate video on another way of how you can get clear about what you should be focusing on. So like whether that's in your business or your personal life. So I'll do that in a separate video, but for now, let's get started with today's EFT video. So if you're new to EFT, just follow along with me, okay? There are different styles of EFT. Today, I'm just going to do the classic EFT. I'm also trying to do the heart and soul EFT, and I do a mixture of both of those styles, but today I'm just going to stick with the traditional EFT. So we're just going to tap here on the side. Take a nice deep breath in and out for me. Just relax, okay? So do you know what? I've got quite a lot going on in my life today, and when that happens, before I sort of start any EFT, sort of focusing on something in particular, I like to just do a round of tapping, because what that does is you sort of get rid of any sort of like stress talk or anything like that. It just helps ground you. So I think that's what we'll do today, because I'm sort of like sensing that's probably what some of you guys need as well. So let's just tap today for just grounding. Okay, so grounding. some people sort of say to me, oh, you know, but I want to get straight into, you know, the thing that I want to tap for. But my advice is just to always take your time, okay? Grounding. Because no time spent tapping is wasted. It's always valuable time for you. So if we just do a round of tapping on grounding, that's just going to help sort of like clear out any sort of like clutter in your mind so that you're not tapping and not focusing on things that are not important to you. So grounding, grounding, grounding. Take a nice deep breath as well and relax. Grounding, grounding. Under the arm, grounding. Just sort of shake it out, relax a little bit, okay? And then we're going to get into sort of the question that we're dealing with today, or the request that we're dealing with today. Okay, so that will just sort of like, when you do the grounding EFT, it just stops you from focusing on the wrong thing, okay? So let's get into the proper EFT session now. I'm tapping today for clarity. I often find that I've just got so many things going on at the same time, and I just don't know what to focus on. And this sometimes means that I don't complete tasks. So I'm tapping today for clarity. Tapping for focus. Knowing what are the things that I really need to focus on. Nice deep breath in and relax. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay. All of these things that I have to do, don't even know where to start. I can't stay focused to complete things. I don't know where to put my energy. So many things that I have to do. So many things on my to-do list. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to focus on. I've just got too many things going on at the same time. Okay, oh, sorry, I got an itch there. Okay, back to the top of the head. Take another nice deep breath in and relax. So I'm just going to let go of all this confusion. Letting go of the need to do everything. Clearing my mind. Releasing all of this chaos. Releasing all of this clutter. So that I can focus on what's really important to me. gaining clarity about what I really need to focus on. Letting go of all these drains on my attention. Being able to focus on what's really important to me. So for this final round, what we're going to do is we're going to mix between focus and clarity. Okay, so that's all we're going to say. Focus, clarity, focus, clarity, focus, clarity, focus, clarity, focus. Just finish off at the top of the head. Clarity. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now. But if you want to continue, do that. Okay, you can't do this too many times. Okay, so if you still aren't feeling like that, if you still feel like you've got too many things going on, just tap on that. Just keep tapping. Got too many things going on. I've got too many things going on. I've got too many things going on. Just do a few rounds of it until you start to feel like, do you know, actually I feel okay now. And then start tapping in the focus and the clarity again. I have to keep these videos fairly short, you know, for the sake of them being here online. But with EFT, there aren't any set rules. Okay, if you've got something going on for you, so in this case it is that you feel like there's just too many things going on, tap on that. If because of this you are feeling sort of anxious, or when I've got so many things going on, I call them boxes. So when I've got so many boxes open, I tend to get quite edgy. I got so like a nervous energy, that kind of thing. And so I know that I need to sort of like, you know, reduce those boxes, so to speak. But I will tap on, I will just simply say this feeling and focus on that feeling that I don't particularly want. And I will just tap on this feeling. And when you do feel so like, you know, if you are feeling so anxious, edgy, like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do, your breathing is also majorly important for you. So just take time, you know, on a regular basis to just, you know, nice big deep breath in and release. So feeling very, Jenny Brown says, feeling very relaxed now, Wendy. Unusual for me for a Monday morning. Thanks so much. Oh, thanks, Jenny. That's so nice of you to say so. I love EFT. I've been doing EFT for many, many years. So when I trained as a law of attraction practitioner, I learned how to do EFT. And, you know, I always thought it was absolutely amazing. But then, probably 5 years ago, I can't remember exactly. So about 5 years ago, I actually trained to be an EFT master practitioner. And I was just blown away by everything else that I learned, because I thought that I knew about EFT and I thought I knew how powerful it was already. But once I actually did my EFT training, I just realized that it was just even more powerful than I already knew. And the founder of EFT, Gary Craig, says use it on everything. Okay, so no matter what is going on in your life, if there's something that's not quite right in your life, and, you know, just tap on it and you can't do any harm. It's not going to do any harm. So just have a go with it, play around with it, take your time with it as well, because this is always time really well spent. Okay, I hope you've really enjoyed today's session. I think I'm just going to end this one, and I'm just going to do some prep work for the next exercise. So if this is something, if you are struggling with too many different things at the same time, the exercise that I'm going to share with you in the next video is really powerful. It's a super simple exercise, but it will really help you if you've got too many things going on at the same time, to know where you need to put your attention. So watch out for that. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I think what I'll do is I will finish this one up, and then I will jump onto that one within the next half an hour or so. Okay, guys, have a fantastic week, and let me know if you have any EFT requests of your own. Bye.